This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Hello, I am Kjotleik, welcome back to the Noble Leaders League. This is the game between Charlemagne and Augustus Caesar in the 2nd division in the 3rd round. Charlemagne, 13th place with 1 point after a draw and a loss. Augustus Caesar in 5th with 3 points after a win and a draw. Both of them have met Mao Zedong. Charlemagne drew and Augustus Caesar won a conquest against the Chinese leader. Let's take a look at the starting positions. Resource bubbles on Charlemagne is here in the north of the starting continent, which is in the middle. There are some cows, there is wheat, there is stone. And if you go all the way down south, you find Augustus Caesar, which apparently now plays in light blue. That's just because I forgot to set the colors back to default after last time Rome was in action. I have to remember that. It doesn't really matter for this game. I'm not about to start this over because of that. Pigs, horses, iron and clams, and you see there is a lot of green up in the eastern part, the coastline here. So, and you also have access to a few islands out here. As for Charlemagne, there is some green along here and a lot here, and he is actually going to be able to go there, jump here and all the way here. So if he can cut off Augustus by going down here and closing off, then he could get all of this land for himself, or Augustus Caesar could just sail up and take over it. Well, it's going to be interesting anyway. Charlemagne could go even on points with a win with Augustus Caesar, but if he loses, well, that's another matter. Let's see which of these leaders that are in form today, shall we, by starting the game. Off we go, Charlemagne and Augustus Caesar, 1 city each, and Charlemagne immediately seems to be stronger than Augustus. Augustus with the 2nd city out first. Charlemagne is going down. Oh, Charlemagne with the 3rd city, Augustus with his 3rd. Charlemagne is trying to get down there. Turn 80, 4 cities for Charlemagne. He's expanding better than Rome apparently. 4 cities to 3, we are at turn 100, 5 cities to 4, Charlemagne, and 1 AD, 5 cities to 4 at 1 AD, and Charlemagne, he has taken the west coast. Now it's the matter of getting those islands where he's exploring down there, and also the east coast, where Augustus Caesar apparently is exploring with his boats. 8 Rome cities. Augustus Caesar with 9, Charlemagne with 7, Charlemagne with 8, Augustus Caesar is 10, and now Charlemagne has settled that island off of the main continent. So he is taking those, and 11 to 8 city count for Augustus, and we have a war, and Charlemagne is only 0.7 as strong as Augustus Caesar, 0.8, 0.7, 11 cities to Augustus, 9 for Charlemagne now, he settled another one. Turn 192, and we have a peace treaty that was an immediately signed peace treaty. 11 Augustus Caesar cities, 10 Charlemagne cities at the moment. They are in the different religions after all. And here we have another war. 12 cities to Charlemagne, 10 to Augustus Caesar now. Charlemagne is 0.9 the strength. Now Charlemagne is equal in strength with Augustus. Is this going to turn the Charlemagne way? 12 cities to Augustus Caesar's 11. But they are pretty even in strength, even now. Charlemagne is getting a little bit weaker, 0.8, and there is another peace treaty. But Charlemagne up to 13 cities now, Augustus Caesar on 11. Augustus has this city up in the north, as we can see there, northeast. But Charlemagne has taken the cities on the islands that went out west from the main continent. The next war is ongoing. Engineering is going on for Charlemagne. Augustus getting paper and going for guilds. Still 13 to 11 cities. Turn 250 is soon here. 249 now. 251. Charlemagne going for civil service. Augustus for banking. They are equal in strength. 13 cities. 12 cities each. 12 cities each. Augustus Caesar 12. Charlemagne 12. Augustus going for optics. Charlemagne for the alphabet. Gunpowder next for Augustus. Charlemagne. What they're doing 13 to 11. Augustus. Oh, 12. Augustus is taking a city back. Gunpowder in 2 for Augustus Caesar. Guilds in what, 12 or something for Charlemagne. Turn to 77 and we have 12 cities each, and there is the next peace treaty. 12 cities each. Charlemagne is getting guilds. Augustus Caesar is going towards chemistry. Charlemagne now towards banking. Turn to 85. I don't believe that this peace will last for very long. Augustus Caesar going for military science, and Charlemagne, yeah, we have the next war. Charlemagne on compass. He's probably going to go now. Gunpowder now. And another peace treaty. The wars and the peace treaties, they are coming very fast. 12 cities each. Charlemagne getting gunpowder soon. Augustus Caesar is on education. Turn 300 has come and gone. Charlemagne going for drama and stuff. Yeah, music. Augustus Caesar is on constitution. 13 cities for Charlemagne. He settled another one there. 13 to 12, getting paper, going towards nationalism. Augustus Caesar is on economics. And Charlemagne going for nationalism now with 13 cities to 12. He's a little bit weaker than Augustus, 0.9, and now we have the next war. 14 cities for Charlemagne. Augustus Caesar with 12. And Charlemagne on nationalism right now, going for optics next. Augustus Caesar goes towards liberalism, and astronomy is next for Charlemagne. 15 cities to 11. Augustus is down to 11 cities, going for the printing press now. Augustus 10 turns away from astronomy for Charlemagne. If he can get that one and expand it to the new world, that should be enough to get an advantage big enough in the city counts. 16 to 11 right now, and getting astronomy while Augustus gets democracy, and it's a peace treaty signed, and Charlemagne gets astronomy, but Augustus Caesar is also not that many turns behind. He's going to get astronomy. And Charlemagne going for the chemistry then. 16 cities to 12. Turn 343 now. Augustus has proven the world is round. Okay, Augustus Caesar with circumnavigation and faster boats. 16 cities to 12. Charlemagne getting chemistry into Augustus for scientific method. They are equal in strength. 17 cities to 12 favoring Charlemagne. And going for military science next. Turn 351, 352, 17 to 13, Augustus Caesar onto the communism thingy. Charlemagne on military science. 17 to 15, and we see Augustus Caesar has expanded into the east. Charlemagne, another city down in the southwest on that island, and it looks like Charlemagne is going to settle, yes, the northwest. And we have the next war, 19 to 16 cities. Charlemagne is 1.2 times as strong as Augustus. Augustus going for physics. Charlemagne is on education. 19 to 16 is the city count. Looks like Augustus is losing a few units in that war, but he hasn't lost a city yet. He is actually more in score. 17 to 19, and Augustus going for steam power now. Charlemagne is on constitution. 18 Rome cities now, 18 Augustus Caesar cities. Charlemagne has 19. We are at turn 382. And they are pretty even in strength. 19 cities each now. Augustus Caesar is expanding well with his settlers, equaling the number of cities, and Augustus is up to 20 cities, and he goes for railroads. So now Augustus Caesar has equaled and surpassed Charlemagne in city count. 3 turns, 2 turns for railroads, economics for Charlemagne. They are equal in strength. Turn 394. It's soon to be in the last 100 turns. 21 cities for Augustus Caesar now. Charlemagne still has his 19 though. Augustus going for combustion. And Charlemagne on printing press now. 20 cities each. Charlemagne has taken a city, I guess. 20 cities each. Charlemagne 10 turns away from printing press. Augustus Caesar is getting combustion now. Charlemagne is 1.1 times as strong as Augustus. 21 for Augustus, he has settled another one. 21 to 20 cities, we are in turn 404, we are within the last 100 turns, and Augustus Caesar is going for rifling. Charlemagne is going towards printing press, building another city for 22 Augustus cities to 20 Charlemagne cities. Augustus Caesar getting rifling, printing press for Charlemagne. Augustus going towards assembly line then, and Charlemagne for replaceable parts, 22 cities to 20, favoring Augustus Caesar, turn 411. 22, and we have the peace treaty. Augustus Caesar 22 cities, Charlemagne 20 cities, turn 414. Augustus Caesar going towards assembly line, Charlemagne towards replaceable parts. 23 cities for Augustus Caesar now. He has expanded well, and he is doing good. Charlemagne is 0.9 times as strong as Augustus, so both leaders are equal in strength. Both have approximately the same number of cities. And Charlemagne now on replaceable parts, turn 419. So what's it going to be? 23 to 20 is the city count. Charlemagne is getting his tech. What's the next? Democracy next for Charlemagne. Augustus is still going towards assembly line. Charlemagne is 0.9 times as strong as Augustus, so it depends. But with only less than 80 turns left, Augustus Caesar 24 cities to 20. The leader that wants to win domination here surely need to attack soon and attack hard and grab a few cities rather quickly. Charlemagne is down to 0.8 times the strength of Augustus. It looks to me like Augustus may be building up for the final conflict here. 24 to 20 in cities, going for fascism. Charlemagne is down to 0.7 the strength, but Charlemagne is not going for culture. He has not turned on the culture slider at least. 24 cities to 20 now. Charlemagne is going towards rifling, while Augustus is on military tradition. But the game is almost just 64 turns now, away from the time deadline. 24 to 20 in city count. Charlemagne is down to 0.6 the strength of Augustus, and that is dangerously low. Augustus on electricity. Charlemagne goes towards steel, but very, very, very slowly. 21 cities for Charlemagne now. Turn 444, 56 turns left of the game. Charlemagne is down to 0.6 the strength of Augustus, so he has been weakened, or Augustus has strengthened himself, as we can put it. 25 cities for Augustus, 21 for Charlemagne. We haven't had a war in a while. Electricity for Augustus. Charlemagne is on steel. Augustus going for radio. 50 turns left of the game. We are at turn 450. And the wars have fizzled out. It doesn't seem to be any interest in going to war again. And now Charlemagne is building up a little bit more units. Charlemagne is up to 24 cities now. Augustus has his 25 cities. Charlemagne is up to 0.7 the strength. Getting radio now, Augustus, and we have the war. We have the next war. Augustus with 25, Charlemagne 24 cities. Augustus going towards mass media while Charlemagne is trying to reach steam powder. We have the war. Turn 461. We have less than 40 turns to do it. That's going to be very, very difficult for any of these leaders. well, Augustus Caesar is the strongest one, so he needs to start taking cities now if he wants to win a domination here. But Charlemagne still 24 cities left, and Augustus is going towards industrialism, and now Charlemagne is down to 0.5 the strength of Augustus. I think that Charlemagne is losing units in the war. 26 to 23, Charlemagne is down to 23 cities, but we have only 30 turns left. Augustus, you really need to step up your city capturing right now. 23 Holy Roman city left, 26 Roman, so 4 turns away from industrialism, but the game is only 27 turns left, 26 turns left to the time deadline. 2 turns left for industrialism, 23 cities left for Charlemagne, and I don't think that Augustus Caesar is going to make these 24 turns left. It's only 23 turns left now, and Charlemagne is not losing any more cities, he's going towards scientific method. And he is not getting any weaker, he is down to 0.5 the strength of Augustus. 0.4 strength of Augustus now, he's losing more units, yes. But he's not losing the cities, 20 turns left, 19 turns left, turn 481. The only thing that could possibly make this not a draw now would be if Augustus had been going for a cultural victory, but he's in war, so I doubt very much that. Charlemagne is down to 22 cities, but it's only 15 turns left. This could have been an Augustus Caesar domination had the game lasted a bit longer, but it does not. 14 turns left, 22 cities left for Charlemagne, and he's going to make it to a point. He's going to keep this game alive all the way to the end. 12 turns left. Augustus 27 cities, Charlemagne 22, and Augustus is getting plastics, Charlemagne is getting military tradition in 3 turns. Artillery next for Augustus Caesar, but Charlemagne with 22 cities left and 9 turns left on the clock. 8 turns left on the clock, 22 cities left for Holy Rome, and Augustus Caesar is not able to break down Charlemagne, even though he is stronger. 21 cities left for Charlemagne now. But 6 turns left on the clock and 21 cities. 21 cities for Charlemagne. Augustus Caesar is too slow in taking those cities. It is not going to help. 20 cities left for Charlemagne. 20 cities but 3 turns. And he has way too much land. This is not going to be a domination for Augustus. He would have taken it had the game lasted a little bit longer, but here we are, 1 turn left, and there it is, it's a time. So, Charlemagne held on to 20 cities to the end, it's a draw, 1 point for each leader. Augustus Caesar is then still undefeated, and Charlemagne has not yet won a game. Let's take a look at the replay. of the 7 wars declared, Augustus Caesar declared the first and the last, while Charlemagne declared the 5 in the middle. The shortest war was declared turn 290, and peace was signed in turn 293, only 3 turns later. Naturally, it was a standoff with no cities changing hands. Now, let's take a look at the statistics. Here we are. These are the score graphs. GNP, you see, yeah, Augustus, number 1. Manufacturing, Augustus. Food was pretty even actually, but Augustus towards the end here. Power was equal until 1960, 70, 80 something, and then Augustus went ahead. Culture was Augustus. Espionage was pretty even as well, but with Augustus a little bit ahead. Demographics. Charlemagne, 17 million population. Augustus had almost 45 million. And then you see the other numbers. The top 6 cities and then the wonders. Let's do with the wonders first. Let's go to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wonders in the BC area, and the pyramids was in 1 AD. So that means we have these done. You can look at that. Let's go to the top. Augustus Caesar with the top 4 cities, then Charlemagne the 5th and Augustus Caesar the 6th. Statistics. Charlemagne, 24 cities built, 3 religions, 1 golden age, 52 windmills at the current state, 33 towns, 27 farms, and you see the rest for yourself. Buildings built, granaries 24, 23 barracks, 16 rathouses and 16 lighthouses, down to 3 jails, go page down. You built also, yeah, a lot of stuff here. You did get an academy though, and the pyramids is here, Stonehenge, and you got the military academy and a lot of other stuff. Go to the top. Your current units then, 58 riflemen, 20 workers and 17 grenadiers, and also a galleon. You built a total of 54 workboats, 45 musketmen, 44 grenadiers, and you see down to 10 Confucian missionaries, page down, and down to 1 cavalry. You did kill 29 frigates, 23 knights, 22 cannons, and you see the list goes down to 1 pikeman. Are there more? Page down. And also 1 destroyer. Your losses: 77 grenadiers, 54 frigates and 37 riflemen, all the way down, and 1 spy. Page down. And that was the last one you lost. Okay. Augustus Caesar then, 25 cities built, 4 religions, 3 golden ages, currently 38 windmills, 26 workshops and 25 lumber mills, and you see the rest down there. You built in your cities 27 barracks, 26 granaries, 23 lighthouses, down to 3 Jewish monasteries. Let's go page down. Yeah, we see the great lighthouses here, Great Wall, Rock and Roll is here, Mausoleum Massaulus is important. You get Versailles here. Let's go page down. Statue of Zeus is here, United Nations, Apostolic Palace as well, Broadway, Sistine Chapel, Statue of Liberty, Eiffel Tower, Kremlin, a lot of good things. The Taj Mahal is an important one. And you see the Oracle is here. You got an heroic epic, page down. Temple of Solomon, Colossus, and Great Library and the Hanging Gardens. So Augustus Caesar did build a lot. Current units then: 81 infantry, 28 workers and 24 destroyers, down to 1 caravel. You built a total of 44 workboats, 34 knights, 33 workers, and you see down to 10 musketmen, page down, and 1 pikeman down here at the end. Kills then: 77 grenadiers, 54 frigates, 37 riflemen, all the way down to 1 machine gun, and that was it. your losses then: 29 frigates, 23 knights, 22 cannons, all the way down to 1 destroyer and 1 archer. That was the numbers, and let's go take a look at the victory condition screen and the cities. The victory condition screen. Yeah, we see here. Let's take a look at domination first. Augustus had 63% of the world population, but only 50% of the land area, so he was very far away from domination. When it comes to culture, Rome was legendary, has been for a long time, but Antium and Cuma, they are far, far away from reaching legendary, and of course Charlemagne, yeah, none of his is even close. United Nations and Apostolic Palace, both built by Augustus. Caesar, however, there is no chance for a Diplo victory, as yeah, they are not happy with each other. No Apollo programs yet. So, the cities. Charlemagne has 20 cities, here they are. Let's sort by population. Building units to defend the war. Florence, Pop 18, Ulm 15, Strasbourg 14, and we see the rest down. A few forges, a levy, and yeah, another levy, something like that. Right, you see the numbers if you want to see them, and then we take a look at Augustus, Caesar's cities. Okay, we click OK, and click here, and we see Rome on top, with Pop 18, together with Neapolis, Tarentum and Caesarea, building the 3 gorges dam in Tarentum, Cristo Redentor and Antium. Sutrium is the bottom one here, size 3, let's go to the bottom then. Sutrium, and then Cremona, Magdeburg and Luxembourg down below as the rest of them. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. In the table then, Charlemagne 13th place with 2 points, still without a win, negative 12 score per turn difference. Augustus Caesar is still 5th, now with 4 points and a positive 10 score per turn difference. Tomorrow we have 2 games from the first division, Juan Capac versus Catherine and Peter versus Willem van Oranje. I hope you come back then, because those are going to be interesting. But this has been enough for today. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders League. You are welcome back tomorrow. Bye for now.